welcome tonight. Thank you for all being here. I got a strange letter today, but I am not going to discuss that now. No, I won't. We start reading today from the New Revelation from chapter 1, the verses 1 to 9. The Ice Temple. 1. The lion spoke these words, standing in the temple of ice, "Now is the time our apostles go out to cleanse the word." And he took a book and burnt it. 2. Then he directed himself to the east side of the heavens, in the domain called Spirit, and he spoke to break the seal of the lions. Then a raider, who was sitting on a lion, appeared, calling like a trumpet. 3. In its one hand he had a small wooden bed, and in its other hand a copper balance. He was followed by a large group of lions. 4. The lion on which he sat was red and wild. Terrible, its name was. From the mouth of the lion 7 blue flames came to digest the surface of the earth. 5. Then I heard the cries of millions. They kept themselves hidden under the ground, and they had ships on sea. 6. Then a voice spoke, "Now the judgment has reached the interior of the ground and the sea." Then I saw another lion appearing, more terrible than the previous. 7. On its back he carried a scale of ice, from which insects originated. They started to drink of the waters, and the waters started to burn. 8. The lion was blue and clear, and from its mouth a shark originated. The shark swam to the sun and guzzled it. 9. Then stars of ice started to fall, and some arrived on the ground. These were the days in which the temples of ice started to open. Till so far, that's all terribly spooky, and I wonder what it could be. But folks, this is interesting. You can now start calling if you think you know the explanation of these verses. Meanwhile, let's go back to verse 1. The lion spoke these words, standing in the temple of ice, "Now is the time our apostles go out to cleanse the word." And he took a book and burnt it. The Lord is restoring his word today by giving the second Bible, the eternal gospel, which is the revelation of the throne books. It will give us a total different view on the first Bible, as now we can watch it through the eyes of heaven. Isn't that wonderful, my brother or sister? And of course there is a great war between mind and heart, between flesh and spirit, and even deeper. It is amazing to live in this time in which God is doing these things. We can see it right before our eyes. Now in these verses we see the ice starting to come, and the temple of the ice is opening. This is important to get rid of group spirits which have let us get stuck to the ground. The ice temples are opening, so that we can come to God on ourselves, isolated from others, isolated from other opinions, and from the way we were raised. We can now see for ourselves, and not through hearsay anymore. I am your host, Edward Hickinson. You were a great audience watching the Edward Hickinson Show. I enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed it as well, and I wish you a wonderful night. Thank you and goodbye.